We keep it 100. Hey, country cousin. We keep it 100.
You looking real flexes right now. I know you're gonna spend your taxes on the BBL, man. You gonna go for a medium or a large? You know, right now you're
like run small, medium, and large, like a combo meal.
That's what I assume. Like you go in there, like let me get a number 2. make my booty super size. and hold the love handles.
Hilarious.
God damn.
This is Do-Rag Dubb. That is the toxic bearded Flacko. And we also got FCC, aka the General.
I like that.
The General?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the General, you save some time. Ain't that a Shaq commercial?
Oh, yeah.
And we ain't talking about selling no insurance.
I know you riding dirty. You was riding dirty up here for about, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Show Mississippi plates. I saw a car today that didn't even have license plates.
Bruh. It's real. It's real, especially now because motherfuckers don't care except for the state troopers.
Right. To get on the highway.
Them dirty bitches was out this morning. I seen 3 motherfuckers get pulled over on 270.
They was out all week.
They know motherfuckers struggling. They still want to give out tickets and shit. Dirty bitches.
It's the beginning of the month. Their quota season. I meet their quota before the holidays.
And they not working Christmas week.
Bro, you know I got a motherfucking ticket in September. No, I was due to pay it in September. They haven't sent none to the house yet at all.
Did you give them my address?
I got pulled over in June.
You know, all your dirty mail used to come to my address.
That's fair. Everything. Every time I went to Planned Parenthood, went straight there. Hey, I ain't need that bad juju on me.
So he's gonna send it to my house.
I'm just saying, like, your neighbor said, "Oh, he doesn't live here. Who is this guy?"
My mailbox was sealed though, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You just didn't want your mail lady looking at your shit. You got looking at me with the dirty dick.
This guy's a fucking scumbag. Been 3 of these this week.
Right. It's like, damn, bro. Like they gonna see me outside and be like, you good?
Welcome back. What do you mean, welcome back? You act like I always come here. You do. Fuck. You're right. How you doing, Karen?
And that other guy said he's gonna be joining after he does his nightly duty.
We'll see.
That's cool. That's cool. Hey, first and foremost, I like to give a shout out to all the bitches out there with OnlyFans. But you hoes are trash if you ain't showing no ass, no pussy, if you ain't sucking no dick on OnlyFans. I'm not paying that $5 subscription just to see your IG pictures now.
How many people are you following?
Real talk, like 33.
33. So that's
Hold on.
Those are the free accounts.
Yeah, like most of them free. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm about to start doing the math. I'm like 33 times 10. God damn, my nigga.
Right.
That's just to get you through the door, though, right? Like, isn't everything a la carte?
It's 33 on a dot. So was real cool. I mean, I pay for a couple of them. You know, I pay for the cheap ones, like the $4.99, $5. That's cool. I think the most I spent on one was like $12.
Okay, but you got 33. So are you paying 33 times 5?
No. Most of those are free.
Oh,
I pay for like 5 of them.
So you throwing out a 25 a month.
You got the Netflix DVD delivery.
Just for 1 month. Because I don't renew it. Like, hey, once I see it, all right, cool. That's cool.
So how that shit be on your credit card? They just like do they try to hide the charge, or do they just be blatant with that shit? Onlyfans.com.
I buy pussy.
Right, that's what it says.
But no, seriously, answer that question. People might want to know. Like,
it comes up. Hey, if you got an old lady, you married, you hide that shit because it does come up as OnlyFans. Whatever the charge is.
It'll give you like the username of like the person.
Don't get a username. It says OnlyFans and how much you spent, like $4.
So it's not itemized.
Right.
Okay. So I got tricked. I forgot to tell y'all this. I got tricked. I clicked on something. I think it might have been for some shoes or a PlayStation or something. It was like, it was a quick link. It took me to an OnlyFans page. And I'm like, wait, what? How did I get here? So then if you hit back like in the interface, it was just like a clear white page. Like there was nothing there. And I was like, this looks like the most bootleg website ever. But it was on my phone. Maybe it was just like the phone part.
Right. I mean, but OnlyFans a new wave, bro. Like every chick in America think they deserve an OnlyFans account. It just making these bitches more lazy. These lousy motherfuckers lazy as hell.
Did it extend the life of the old stripper?
Yes.
It's hard because motherfuckers are OnlyFans now.
Right. So you got to think about it. It's giving them a new life, a new lane. Like the fetish shit. That's what it's giving them at that point. Motherfuckers like to have fetishes. They like to see old wrinkly bitches at times. I don't know. They got granny porn.
What made you even pay the first person you was talking about? Like the first person you was like, I'll throw $5.
Honestly, it was the first person. Just support because I knew that person. You know what I mean?
So you was a small business owner.
I was helping small business, man.
It was Small Business Saturday. Was that this past weekend?
Shit. Was it a couple of weekends ago?
The day after Black Friday, it's Small Business Saturday, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Shit. So that's what made me do it. And I was like, oh shit, this bitch is about that life.
Oh, I don't think I have any more OnlyFans questions. I've heard enough. Did it replace? So like, didn't like Pornhub have like a paid portal type thing?
So,
what was before? What preceded OnlyFans?
It was Camster and shit like that, cam models,
okay.
Right? Cam Soda, all that shit, because it partners with Camster's partner with Bang Bros, and Pornhub partners with like Cam Soda and shit like that.
Okay.
You in the industry.
Hey, I like porn. My bad. I like porn. So what that is, that's just like an interactive website where you could just chat back and forth. You could tip show your boobs, I tip you, whatever. And they converted from dollars to like credits on the site or whatever.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference with OnlyFans? Like they just give you a fee, like
OnlyFans
$5.
Right, like Camster and Cam Soda, those sites are 100% free.
You pay for the tips.
You pay in tips.
Okay. OnlyFans subscription.
Exactly. You can't see nothing on OnlyFans without a subscription.
What's all these chicks talking about? They got a free one. That's just a Instagram page, basically.
No, so you have to have OnlyFans page to see anything, right? Or OnlyFans profile to see anything. But
as
the free
a user, as a consumer?
As a consumer, yes.
Okay.
So the free pages, once you click free, you subscribe to that page, but it's no charge. So you can't go to a free page and see it. You have to subscribe to the free page.
Okay.
So how the fuck they do the money then? So if I'm subscribed,
so in that case, they start posting like Instagram photos with their nipples covered up or something like that. Hey, tip 5, I send you the uncensored one in your DMs or whatever.
For $5.
or whatever they price, whatever their going rate is. You know what I mean? They have some exclusive content on there where like it's like, okay, you want to see me banged out? So they send you the video to unlock it. You have to tip whatever.
So they just throwing out other links then. So your paid links is just here, click this link and it's gonna take you to this other shit.
No, it's like you ain't even clicking it up. You're not even clicking a link. Like it's just they sending you like a locked video, and once you pay, the video becomes unlocked. But here's a thing with OnlyFans though. They put a disclaimer out there. All that content out there is the property of the model, right?
Performer.
Or the performer. You cannot screenshot it, save it, reproduce it. If you do, there's going to be legal actions behind it.
Sure, they will be.
Well, I mean, there's tons of the stuff out there. Like, the bunch of my nasty friends will send me the links and be like, "Here's 1,000 different OnlyFans girls." Like, I'm not clicking through this shit.
I mean, but that, like I said, that's just a new wave. Like, that's why right now in 2020, if a bitch is broke, it's on her.
You said she should at least have some food on the table and a roof over her head.
At least, like, she could be a water bug. Somebody like water bugs. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it.
Because
that's why I don't
you
have
just need a phone, right?
What happened?
You just need a phone.
You just need a phone, right? That's why I don't have no sympathy for bitches that's talking about that's begging and shit. Bitch, you begging? You better go get you an OnlyFans account. Start a business. You are the business. Shit.
I wonder how many chicks our age like feel like they missed out. Like they had great bodies, their face wasn't all the way there. But it like you don't have to be necessarily cute nowadays to be an Instagram star or I guess an OnlyFans chick.
Right.
Like you just gotta have a body.
But that's the thing. It doesn't even matter what type of body you have. Like motherfuckers are into whatever. Like I said, that fetish shit.
It's all up to the marketing.
Right. You see motherfuckers pouring fucking standing in the bathtub pouring milk on themselves and motherfuckers be eating that shit up. Like, what's the fuck is the point of that?
I don't understand how you paying for that.
Right, like that shit that's weird to me, nigga. Like, I don't want to see no sticky pussy.
Sticky or stinky?
Sticky. Like that once that milk dry, it's a wrap.
You sound like you've tried this.
Nah, I'm just saying. Hey.
I've never poured milk on myself.
Hey. I'm from Mississippi.
You eat ass on the first night. I know. Maybe we should pivot.
Just a little bit.
Christmas shopping. How close are you to telling everybody to fuck off? I ain't buying you nothing. Minus, your significant other. Do you buy kids? We all got a teenager. It is extremely difficult to find something for a teenager.
Yeah.
Well, nah, not in my case.
You don't buy presents.
Right, I don't celebrate holidays, goddamn it.
You worse than me, and they call me the Grinch.
Shit. But honestly, she only wanted 3 things.
PlayStation.
She wanted 2K20 or 2K21, whatever, Kobe edition. She wanted electric scooter and an Apple Watch.
That's my dilemma. Everything is big ticket items.
Right. So that's the only thing with teenagers. It's sort of taxing. Shit, Alex right now, my son, he running around doing with a fucking half a bottle of water, talking about bottle flips, and he happier than a pig and shit. Yeah.
What about you, FCC?
big ticket items. But I pretty much already took care of everybody. I took care of the old lady already with what she wanted. The kids, they don't know it yet, but I already got their shit. They getting video game systems, and that's it for me. And then the oldest, she getting braces. So, that eat into your Christmas budget.
God.
That's a few racks.
God damn, that's fucked up.
So your hygiene come out the Christmas budget.
Hey,
Right.
I got to spend more than a few racks on your mouth. That's part of your budget.
Braces about 3 racks.
Yeah, about 3 to 4.
4? We ain't have to do well. If you get, I guess it was about 35 for my son because he had to get extractions.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. They gotta pull your teeth to put your shit right.
Right. And she already had that last part where you got the teeth that need to be extracted before you get them in, and then she got to get one pulled down with the rest of them. So yeah, but yeah, that's coming out of your Christmas money.
Yeah, you the dude that when you become a granddad, you're gonna be giving out socks for Christmas. Shit.
Be giving out stock tips. Wrap some links up to be like, hey, go to this URL so you make yourself some money.
Here, $10. Hey, when I'm old, you ain't get shit from me. Literally, maybe the grandkids, the grandbabies. So, hopefully, we don't have no grandbabies too soon.
It's a toy. It's so tiny. It's called a bunny car. It's drink car.
Hey, you know your dad don't celebrate Christmas, right? All right, so go upstairs. Bye.
I took away from my toy.
Okay.
I don't have that much, so you need to give me it. Because we go around in a circle.
Okay.
Bye.
You need to give me it.
Okay,
Pops,
bye.
Pops, you need to give me it.
They communicate, man. They communicate like that. Like you have to give me. Like it's your duty to buy me.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna ask you. Like this is what you're supposed to do. I tell my kids that all the time. My son forever telling me, hey dad, you owe me such and such. Hey, I don't owe you shit. I gave you what I owe you. That's life. I owe you nothing else.
Everything after that is a bonus.
Bonus. Like that's the crazy thing about like he's so young, he just doesn't get it. You know what I mean? All the way. I be trying to have those conversations like, hey, you got to be happy with what you got because a lot of people don't have what you have.
I cursed my kids out one Christmas.
Being ungrateful.
Post divorce stuff. So like
he was just angry.
Nah, like I think they have it in their mind that it's like a competition.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care what she doing over there. I'm not going broke for Christmas. Fuck that.
Oh, that was a one-sided competition there.
I mean, I'm gonna get you some cool shit, but she's always over the top of Christmas. Like I might spend $8,000 total. She was spending like $1,000 per kid.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
It really is. Like, I don't know, but that's all a part of upbringing, right? Because my wife believe in this whole, if it's on their list, you got to try real hard to get it. And I'm like, man, do you realize I might have got one thing on my Christmas list, maybe one, not everything on my Christmas list, or over 50% of my Christmas list, and that's where we kind of fall out about. But this year, we on the same page. She pretty much was like, fuck them kids. You got what you got. They gonna get what they gonna get.
Well, your problem too, FCC, you probably had this too. The birthdays are right here.
Exactly. My son's birthday was just last month, not even 3 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying. My son's birthday November. My daughter's birthday October. Other daughter August. August, you're a little removed, so I get you. But the November kid, bro, Flock know my theory. I just tell them, look,
next time
you get $500 total birthday, Christmas. If you blow your birthday money, you're gonna end up with some socks for Christmas.
Yep.
Clothes don't come out the budget unless it's like a request. Because the kids are growing like crazy. So I don't tax you for the clothes, But if you be like, I want XY shoes or I want the soccer shoes with my name on it, yeah, bro, that's a gift.
That's them that I needs. Dad, I need X, Y, and Z. You don't need shit.
We have breaking news. We're now joined by Marcus Spears.
Oh,
hey, it was funny just to jump in because I'm thinking about the conversation you and I had. This is perfect to jump in, and maybe I'm speaking out of turn on this, but like, what did you say earlier? Rich ain't relatable.
Oh, talking about Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but just being like the parents, just being parents. So like, just jumping into hearing about like what y'all saying about Christmas. I think that's a good idea. Like 500, it teaches the kid like, hey, what you want, what you need, what's it really worth to you? Like, how does EJ split it up? Is he like pretty? I mean, he's the fun guy, but like, is he like 50-50? Is he like?
I'll tell you this. That son of mine may be the best individual since Barack Obama. That little motherfucker don't ask for shit. He don't ask for nothing, bro. Like, he'll want. There's usually a Call of Duty that comes out around this time.
You never said that's you've got that factored in.
There's a FIFA. His big thing used to be Need for Speed. It used to be a Need for Speed, came out every year in November, right? So this year, I've just been on the PlayStation hunt. And he ain't even tripping that I can't find one yet. So it's like, he know that's his birthday and Christmas gift. PlayStation, controller, charger. We already got the games. We got the 2K, we got the FIFA, we got the Call of Duty. So he said, like, after that, I probably won't hear from him for 3 months. And 2,
you'll be in the next room and you haven't heard from him in 3 months.
Oh, facts. Wait till y'all have a 14-year-old, bro. Like, you gonna love it.
Got one. And well, she almost 14. And when
14-year-old boy. 14-year-old boy.
There you go.
Yes, because that 14-year-old girl, woo. That's a whole nother. But yeah, now Lil Mama, oh, she be trying to add her dollars up. It's like, shit, I get this. I'm only gonna get like 200 for Christmas. What can I do with 200? Like, she plotting. But that's a girl. Like, the girls literally they're gonna hold you to every dollar. And they're gonna be like, nah, you said this.
Now, when they're younger, though, I feel that the money for gifts went further because toys did not cost as much as video games. So I feel like I could take, if I took your 300 friend, like your 500. 500 in toys is like
a lot of toys.
The whole room.
Yeah. I'm kind of at that point now where I'm getting a little nervous because like he's realizing because of the kids he hangs out with. Okay, like toys are cool. Like I like toys, but like, what's up with that?
Why don't I have a VR Oculus?
Yeah, like, Daddy, my phone. I don't like the battery on this. Like, I want a phone like yours. I saw something on TV. Like, what? Like, so now I'm trying to be like, no. Action figures. You're fine, kid. Action figures.
Action figures.
That could go far.
Stay a kid as long as possible.
Is that
right?
You trying to tell them stay a kid as long as possible.
Yeah. But
we already had that before you jump. We was like, all our kids old, so everything is tech, everything is big, everything is $200 a drop.
Yeah. It's funny. Like, as much as I was geeked to get, I hate bringing this up, to get a PlayStation. Like, even for him, like, it was real cool for like 3-4 days, and then it just. I like it for Spider-Man. If I'm playing something, like he'll be geeked about it, but it's not like, fun guy where it's like
he ain't there yet.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Which I'm fine with. Like I'm A-okay with.
And you play Spider-Man?
That Miles Morales, that's fire, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's subjective, but okay.
It is. I fucks with it too, but I mean, I've been mostly.
That's subjective. I'm gonna hit you with that same thing. The same look, okay.
it's the way that the way they got the thing laid.
Wait. Is that part of your gay thread that I sent out earlier? You gay if you got a book bag and you're a man. You gay if you playing Miles Morales. We need to you can't order an appetizer. Can't order dessert. There was so much shit on that list.
Right.
What did I talked about with that? What did y'all think about all this flat Kevin Hart getting for his little baby jumper, zero fucks given?
Who the fuck cares, man? Like, why do we care about what this man is putting on his children? Like,
his children. Yep.
I mean, it's his kids. He wants his kids to wear "fuck the world" shirt. Great. I mean, I don't care.
Guess what? Hey, that's true. Same injury goes out to Dwayne Wade's kids.
Situation.
It's his kids. I don't give a fuck.
Right. His kids won't be sleeping over in my house and playing with my kids. So I don't care.
Damn, now he Blanket Jackson.
Blanket.
What was the other kid's name? Was it Scarf? It was Blanket or something weird.
Blanket just jumped out at me. Yeah, but I guess like people give too much credence on what celebrities do. That's why we ended up with a fucked up president.
Yeah. Because there's no way that should have happened. It was like a bad joke. Just a dare.
It showed how dumb white people are. I said it, goddamn it.
It shows you how white people really feel like they the victims, man. Like, that shit is funny. Like, it was interesting to see Barack Obama actually make that statement, bring that up about how white men feel that they're victimized. It's like, what are you a victim of? Even in this day and age, you still are the majority in pretty much everything that's can be considered important. You still are the bulk of the CEOs. You still are the bulk of the most wealthiest people on the planet, but yet you're somehow victimized. Like, because somebody else got some table scraps, it's like, oh my goodness, they're taking everything from us. But it's that dream that hillbilly from, you know, some farm town in the middle of Ohio has the ability to become Warren Buffett one day.
What was that show? The Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah, I mean, and they won the lottery. They didn't just like become great business minds all of a sudden or have a great stock tip. They like literally won the lottery and became rich and moved to Beverly Hills. But these people
they struck oil.
Yeah, I thought it was oil.
It was oil in their front yard or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, unless it's some oil in your front yard, player, you're probably not going to end up being a billionaire. So stop trying to like side with the billionaires, thinking that that's your future.
Mic dropped.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take all that.
Now the funny thing is, you brought up what Obama should have been trending for. Instead, he was trending for saying defund the police is a controversial slogan. Yeah. That pretty much lost white people.
Right. He called it a catchy or something like that type slogan.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
But then he turned around in the same breath and said that like people like AOC should have a platform for their ideas. So if you're going to attack this woman for saying that her beliefs and her support of phrases like defund the police is what hurt Democrats in down ballot elections, but then you want to say, oh, well, she should have a platform to say what she wants to say. Why? Just so you can ignore? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. The Democrats are starting to do that weird shit that they always do to themselves. Like, they can never stay on message and never be unified. But Stacey Abrams actually in, I don't know if it was Vanity Fair or whoever else, she gave a really good interview and a really good response to that. She said that obviously them progressive ideas are ideas that people want, but if an idea or something that you're saying is turning people off and they don't like it, you need to take that in mind and maybe turn around or change around how you're saying it. You need to kind of like deliver it a little bit better. And
repackage it.
Right. It makes complete sense, the explanation.
Right.
But let's face it, white people like the police. White people afraid of the police. So if you say something like defund the police to an average white American, being like, "Oh, you hate America."
Right.
That's the correlation, right? It's like what Black Lives Matter was for so long, which still is. Shit, it ain't went away. But um, defunding the police looks like suburban America, not like the inner cities.
And that's
Which
why it's so misunderstood, because they look at defund the police as in disband the police, you know.
yeah,
And that's not a term that the people who came up with it had in mind. That was a term that the Democrats allowed the Republicans, as usual, to put on what they were saying. They were essentially saying, let's put all this additional funding that the police departments are getting for these military vehicles and everything else, let's put it to better use. So
Sir, those are fucking tanks.
right. Well, I mean, it's military shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like they going to war or something. But I bet you these suburban, like the suburban ass like place I live in, I bet you they don't have no riot gear or tanks.
no, they got really nice Explorers, like really nice Explorers.
So it's like
really nice Chargers and really nice Tahoes. That's what the thing about defund police like agitates me is because you say it to the typical white person. Like they imagine that like you're going to every police officer. How many bullets you got? I'm gonna give me 6 of them. Give me 6 of them right now. Like they don't understand like the whole process of defunding anything is a reallocation of funds, but they just hear defund and they spaz out and don't hear anything else. Like
Except they'll go to work.
has been defunded every year.
But
Like,
not just that. These are the same people that work at our companies in accounting positions.
Yep.
In financial planning.
Yep.
They're defunding our black asses.
Hey, did you get this first part of the survey, FCC? You see that?
I haven't even opened it, but I've been going to the actual meetings themselves, and it's kind of interesting. But no, I haven't. You know, there was a major encouragement to not be afraid of retaliation, essentially.
Bullshit.
And people like Dubb, they're actually trying to put together some kind of group to reach out to people like, you know, yourself.
No, it's funny you say that because I was talking to a person in procurement who was asking my opinion on what I think should be done. I told Dubb about this. I was like, you need to talk to anyone who's been fired or let go, who's not the bank in the last, 18 months minimum, and ask them what their experience was like. Ask them from a third
motherfucker, I didn't get fired or let go.
Right. He left.
You know what? Who's a black male who's not there. So, it's interesting. I don't believe there'll be no retaliation. I believe there's going to be some. So,
Ain't shit gonna happen.
They're going to be like, you said fuck them in their ass with their clown shoes. That's what you said.
But that's what's funny, right? So somebody brought up that point while we having this meeting that it's so few of us in each of these areas. It's hard for any of this to be anonymous, right?
Yeah, they can easily, because like when they do the surveys, like any manager who gets the surveys, you can be like, how many people responded? Okay, that person was sick. Let me scratch them out. What day was the survey done on? Okay. You said it, bitch.
I was the only black person in my department.
I'm pretty sure that they ask questions like, how long you been there, your years of tenure there.
Years of service.
What department you represent. You know what I mean?
It's a link, right?
It's a link.
They already got the demographic. They got whatever they want.
And that's the thing, right? So the survey is targeted to black employees of the bank.
Yep.
So there's only so many links, like you're saying, that can go out. So they have to be able to identify you to send you the survey.
Right. This shit ain't anonymous.
You see the whole.
We work at IT. We know how the shit going out.
We get the email and it's from the new FVP and you see her face on the thing. You're like, what's this? You click it. You're like, oh, okay.
So I have a lot to say about that, but I ain't going to say it on the recording.
Obviously.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
So
yeah,
like
I'll say it for you.
The intent behind it is, I get the intent behind it, and I think it might be somewhat sincere. The strategy, I just don't necessarily agree with.
Well, what's interesting is the 2-part process with the 2 vendors, one going for like our feelings, I guess, and the other part to analyze the equity and to see what they can do.
Well, it's not necessarily your feelings; it's your actual experiences, right? So
that's what I'm saying. Your feelings,
your
perception.
Your third party has been brought in for you to be like, yo, this is what I have seen take place. I have seen, this number of white people or this number of other people get all of these opportunities or get all these other things, and I've seen people who look like me, including myself, not get afforded those same opportunities. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for specific examples. So if you have a specific example, that's what they want. Because I don't really understand the reasoning behind it, right? Because regardless of
they're not gonna kick people out the positions.
But that's the thing though, right? So it's like senior level executive management or whatever else, they know this shit takes place. They know it does. I mean, they're not gonna admit it does.
They the motherfuckers calling plays. They Jerry Jones.
So, it's like giving specific examples does what exactly? I mean, other than you being able to get that off your chest.
But at that point in time, especially if some of it's in the past, you're just like, why do I even want to get myself pissed off again?
Well, I mean, it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of looks bad, right? Because if I give you an example of something that happened 5 or 6 years ago, your reasonable question to me is, if you felt strongly about it, why do you still work here, right? So, I mean, I get the reasoning. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get the reasoning behind a lot of these decisions or whatever else, but it's the execution behind them that I'm kind of weary on. But I mean, I don't want to shit on them and shoot them down because I don't know what kind of results are going to be had out of it. My whole take on this is that there's a lot of senior management who's saying that they're very much into this process. They're very much behind it, and I believe that they do. I sincerely believe that they believe that, but.
Yeah.
But what I think is really going to take place is the status quo is what's going on right now, right? Black people are disenfranchised, underrepresented. The excuse is always there's not enough, the talent isn't there, et cetera, et cetera. That's going to continue to take place because that's easier to do than to make waves. Because there was already a comment that certain non-minorities were kind of in their feelings like, okay, well, if we're going to do all this for the minority groups, are we going to do this for, the non-minority groups? So it's that Me Too, that all lives matter shit kicks in.
And I remember the last Q&A we had. This was a management Q&A, and someone asked, I was appalled by, like, are you that stupid? They're like, well, what's a minority? And it was so uncomfortable for him to answer what that was that he punted it to HR. Was like, why don't you tell them what a minority is? Like, if you can't feel comfortable to say what a minority is, then like you ain't ready for none of these conversations. And the PowerPoint that we saw in the Q&A, that's the third time I've seen that PowerPoint. That's the third time I've heard that person go through, hey, I love Black people. In 2017, I held the door open for a Black person. I let this one Black lady cut in line in front of me and said her hair looked really nice. And I was going to ask her, was it real or not? But then my wife told me not to do that. And then this other time I talked about a sporting thing with a Black person. So I've been great with Black people. Like, I even had one at my house once. Like, the way he broke that shit down year by year, I'm like, if you can do that and we still don't feel anything, that means you ain't doing enough. Like, and I love how he even like started it.
Excuse me.
We're gonna take a look back at everything.
Sir, we are on a fucking podcast. We're not doing your work therapy session right now.
I'm glad you said that, because motherfucker, if that was me, what would you say? Motherfucker, I don't want to hear about your fucking day at work.
Well, you're a great employee who just happens to do crazy shit.
No. I was interested at first because I did used to work there, and I wanted to tell them that what's going to happen is that they will get a Black Lives Matter banner in the garage, kind of like the NFL did it in the end zones. And they might get a commercial that's played internally on the TVs, but them motherfuckers still ain't getting promoted.
We're gonna get a quiet extra bonus check. They're gonna be like, don't say anything. Here's your $117.
They gonna give y'all $40 and a mule.
They gonna
A
give
bag
us
of almonds.
they gonna give us $40 a gift certificate to the cafe.
They gonna give y'all the shredded bag of money. But yes, this motherfucker vents to me about work, and when I say, look, he called me yesterday. I said, look, I am not your bitch. You not call me to vent about work, not one more goddamn day. You get your bitch for that.
But then he pulled up and brought me a bottle, like, my nigga.
I know it's been a hard week, so hey, my guy. We were all over the place. We went from OnlyFans to fucking Christmas gifts to workplace harassment.
Wait. I gotta ask. Are you gonna start one?
For those calves?
No.
Well, he's gonna have a calves only for like. I'm subscribing. Fuck it, I said it.
Hey, that'd be funny as shit if I became a leg model somehow.
It's a fetish, bro. I'm telling you, man. You got bitches with 2 OnlyFans accounts. You got a premium account, then you got one just for their feet.
But we can't go back there. We went real intelligent for a little bit.
My nigga he's an expert in all of this. Like, he was really amazing me earlier. I'm like, for real.
To be wowed by all of that amazement, make sure you tune into that part of the segment. We're gonna end this shit right here because I don't know where Didi gonna take us from here. But I am Do-Rag Dubb. No calf meat will be left behind.
Hey, can we just put your name to Kathleen?
No. Weird man.
Pause.
No Kendrick Perkins. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week.